Hi, welcome to YouTube channel. This is Ninth Priest, and in today's video, we'll be having a top-down analysis on dollar index, Euro USD, GPUSD, and then gold. Okay, so on the DXY, which is dollar index, as you can see on the daily time frame, we are having break of structure to the upside here. Okay, to the downside on the daily time frame. Okay, let me see. Okay. So this is the break of structure to the downside. Okay. Then after that break of structure to the downside, we had this as a change of character to the upside. All right. So after this change of character to the upside of the time frame, we mitigated this demand zone here. All right. So after that demand zone mitigation, so after that mitigation, you can see we mitigated it 3 times here, and then price shoot upside. Okay. So on that time frame, you can see that we are in the discount zone. All right, the discount zone. So on the 4 hour time frame, let's move on the 4 hour time frame and see. So on the 4 hour time frame, you can see that we were bearish here. Okay, so we were bearish on the 4 hour time frame. We bearish on the 4 hour time frame. Okay, so this is our change of character to the upside on the 4 hour time frame. All right, and then we have this 4 hour other block here. We have one, two, three other blocks. Okay, these are liquidities on the time frame. As you can see, after sweeping this liquidity low, it reacted and then gave a bullish reaction. All right, so we're not having a close here on the 4 hour time frame to give us a 4 hour break of structure. As you can see, all these are wicks. All right, and he- between Monday on the Monday to Friday, we've been having a sideways on the market. So these are all imbalances which are open to mitigation, and then the demand zones here. Okay, so after price sweeping this low, we'll be looking to mitigate this demand zone, give a reaction on the lower time frame, and then move upside. So one of these demand zones will give a reaction to the upside. Okay, so on the 4 hour time frame, I'm waiting for price to break below this low, give a counter trend to this demand zones, and then we give a lower time frame confirmation to the upside, and then we move. Okay, so on the 4 hour time frame, we don't have any closure here. We'll be waiting for next week for the reaction on either of the zones. So if we head down or to break this low, we'll be looking for 50 minutes zones to then trade to this one of these other blocks, and then we look for a confirmation on the 50 minutes or the 5 minutes time frame to take the trend upside, because we are four on the 4 hour, we are bullish on the 4 hour. Okay, so if we didn't break this low and then we close upside, we'll be looking for a demand zones on the 1 hour or the 30 minutes to then take the trade upside. Okay, so I'll be updating you midweek. So on the Euro USD, as you can see on the Euro USD and the daily time frame, we are having this break of structure to the downside on the daily time frame. Okay, so on the daily time frame, we are bearish on the daily time frame. All right, so let's see on the 4 hour time frame. On the 4 hour time frame, as you can see, we are bearish too on the 4 hour time frame. So after this break of structure, we change character here, then we change character again on the 4 hour time frame. So as you can see, we're having this other block, these other blocks here. So the supply zones here on the 4 hour time frame. All right. And we have this liquidity. Liquidity number one, liquidity number two. All right. So we have two liquidity zones on the 4 hour time frame. So these are not liquidities to me. These highs are not liquidities. All right. So we are having this liquidity, equal high liquidity here. Okay. That's equal high liquidity. So if price doesn't react on this one of these other blocks and then comes here, we're waiting for a sweep here, then a lower time frame change of character to then sell. Okay. So as you can see, if price decides to get then give a low here, we'll be observing this other block here on the 4 hour time frame. Because as of now, that 4 hour lies inside the discount zone on the selling side. Okay. So this is a premium and then this is a discount. All right. So as you can see, I got some trades here. So we had a break of structure to the downside on the lower time frame. So on the lower time frame, after that break of structure to the downside, on the 1 hour time frame, as you can see, we had this break of structure again, and then this change of character. So this change of character didn't sweep any liquidity before that break of structure to give this change of character. Okay. So this is somewhat a fake change of character to the upside. All right. So price mitigated this supply zone here, and then it crashed to the downside. All right. So some people will be taking trade on this other block with a stop loss here. Then they take profit above. As you can see, this didn't sweep any high before that break of structure. So this is somewhat a fake change of character to the upside. All right. So this, when you go to the 50 minutes time frame, on the 50 minutes time frame, as you can see, we don't have any sweep here too on the 50 minutes time frame. All right. We don't have any sweep. Sorry. We don't have any sweep on the 50 minutes time frame here. Okay. So this is a fake break of structure. All right. So after this change of character to the upside, I didn't get any confirmation here. Sorry, yeah, I got the confirmation here. So mitigation of this other block here. Okay. So after that other block mitigation, I went down to the 3 minutes time frame. So as you can see, on the 3 minutes time frame, we had a change of character to the downside here. All right. So we had 3 minutes change of character to the downside. And then on the 50 minutes time frame, I opened a position here. So after this 3 minutes change of character to the downside, position with my stop loss above and my take profit here. Okay. So I wasn't looking to then trade on this zone because this zone is a fake. Okay. So this trade gave me a 3 risk reward. All right. So on the 5 minutes time, on the 50 minutes time frame, as you can see, we then have this change of character to the downside here. All right. And the 50 minutes time frame here. So on the 50 minutes time frame, I didn't get any confirmation here. All right. On the 3 minutes time frame, I didn't get any confirmation here, so the trade moved before me. So this trade idea would be something like this. Okay, for a 3 risk reward because we have this equal height. So for an aggressive entry, you'll be observing that price will likely sweep this equal high. So your stop loss will be slightly above. All right, for a 3 risk reward. So I'll be looking for price to then break this low. Okay. So after breaking that low, I'll be looking for a supply zone in the 50 minutes time frame to then sell to break this low. All right. So if price doesn't break that low and then it breaks this high, then I'll be looking to buy to that 4 hour supply zone. All right. On the GPUSD, as you can see on GPUSD, on the 4 hour time frame, um, on the daily time frame, we are bullish on the daily time frame. Okay. On the daily time frame, we are bullish, mitigated this demand zone, and then we are bullish too. So on the 4 hour time frame, as you can see on the 4 hour time frame, we are having a change of character to the downside on the 4 hour time frame. We're having this demand supply zones and then the liquidity high. So liquidity high number one, liquidity high number two, then liquidity high number three, and the four here. So four highs to ground liquidities. Okay. So as you can see, we are having a break here, all right, on the lower time frame. So on the 15 minutes time frame, as you can see on the 15 minutes time frame, let me go on the 1 hour time frame. So on the 1 hour time frame, sorry, it was on the 30 minutes here. On the 30 minutes time frame, I was having this low as my liquidity, all right. So price mitigating this, yeah, the price mitigating this low, okay, mitigating this demand zone. So people will be taking buy entries here. So we had this sweep here on the 30 minutes time frame, sweep again to on the 30 minutes time frame, okay. So after that, price had a lower time frame change of character here. So the trade idea could have been like this, okay. So this was less than 1 to 3 risk reward, so I didn't take this trade. All right, I couldn't refine to this 5 minutes order block for 3 to 7 risk reward. Okay, so I just ignored that trade because market was sideways on the dollar pace last week. Okay, so on the 50 minutes time frame, as you can see, we had a close here on the 50 minutes time frame. Okay, so I'll be waiting for price to then break this high with a close, then give me a reaction on this demand zone to then take the trade upside again. All right, or price can then on the 1 hour time frame, we're having this um demand zone on the 1 hour time frame. So if price sweeps this close on the 50 minutes time frame and then fails on this 1 hour time frame, then price is indeed bearish. But price can decide to come on the 50 minutes time frame, close here, react to this zone, and then give a bullish structure. So we'll be looking for a lower time frame change of character on this zone on the 5 minutes time frame to then to the upside. Okay. So on the 30 minutes time frame, you can see that on the 30 minutes time frame, we didn't have any close here. So this is kind of a sweep. On the 50 minutes time frame, after closing, we then close back bearish inside. So it's a sweep here on the 50 minutes time frame, 30 minutes time frame to a sweep, and then 1 hour time frame to a sweep. Okay. So price will then, if we see price coming downside to mitigate this other block, we'll be looking for a lower time frame change of character to the upside and then to buy to this one of those H4 order blocks.